Okay, it's time to play some Slay the Princess. This is a multiple ending type of game, you know, the type of game where every choice you make branches into a new pathway of death. Probably, maybe. But let's get into it. The Hero and the Princess, Chapter 1.
You're on a path.
Oh, voice
in the
acting.
woods.
It's nice.
And at the end of that path
Nice and cool.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
Is your
is
wife.
a princess.
Our wife. Probably.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, say no more, I'll slay her. Give me a bottle of white wine, a bed, and some nice music, and I'll get it done. I'll slay her once, twice, and multiple times forever. Okay, what are you talking about? The end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
No more
I have
Fortnite?
to put an end to her.
You're saying I can't crank 90s on little kids? God damn it. Okay, fine. I'll defend the world. That's a lot of stuff to say. I didn't even notice. Let's say this one. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. If she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to talk
I
face
guess we'll
to
just have to
face.
see what happens. But
Rational
a
decision
word
right
of
there.
warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words,
sound like a conspiracy
the harder
theorist.
it'll be to pull yourself out.
Okay, I'll stop talking when he talks.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
That'll probably sound really annoying. But this guy's sounding a bit like a conspiracy theorist.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Yeah, I will. Of course I will. I'll
You
spike
make your
you.
way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
My princess wife.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
The voice of...
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, the voice of the hero. Man, I think I'm going insane. 2 voices already? Also, come on, we're gonna slay her, okay?
Ignore him. He
Just
doesn't know
not
what he's
murder
talking
her.
about.
No murder's gonna go down in there. Also, why is she in a cabin, not like a castle or dungeon or... Yeah, or with guards watching
The
her?
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Well, I guess we know what that table's gonna be used for later.
The blade is your implement.
Okay,
You'll
I'll
need it if you want to do this right.
I'll take it. I'll take the blade, just to be sure.
Take the blade from the table.
Okay.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Maybe we should slay her. Maybe she is evil. Let's see. Well, let's go. Down the rabbit hatch.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Imagine if I just fell down the stairs and just like stabbed myself with a knife in front of her. Sad way to go, right?
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds
Nobody.
dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Okay, you're going a bit. Come on, you're getting you're judging her by a book, by its cover. Okay. She said 2
Don't let it fool
words.
you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey guys, calm down. You guys are sounding like 2 conspiracy theorists. Okay. If I read a book and read 2 words and threw it out the window because I thought it was terrible, that would not be right. Okay.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
But stranger danger though. Stranger danger.
You walk down the stairs
Ooh, princess.
and lock eyes with the princess.
Looking swell.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
That's my lover right there. I mean acquaintance.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Cold. She's more like she's smoking hot. Let me I'll lock myself up beside you.
Focus on the task
We
at
can
hand.
be together forever.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No, it's just a knife. Come on. Guards probably bring knives down here. Why can't I? Also, it's more like a butter knife, a needle. Okay, no.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her.
But do I trust her though? That is the question. Do I?
Don't you dare.
I think I'm more on narrator's
It's fine.
side.
We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
Yeah.
Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I know. Good point. But on the other side, she could just have like a bunch of tentacles behind her or under these sheets, you know, ready to kill us once we drop our knife. So I will tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands.
I don't make such a sad
tighten
face.
your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me?
What?
Because you should be.
No. I'm more scared of the random voices in my head that are telling me to kill you. So you probably should be the scared one, to be honest.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Steal it hard.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I mean, I could throw it like a ninja star. Hope for the best.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's
you
unarmed.
You make a point.
If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
But what if she's bluffing? What if she killed us?
You go into this expecting to die, you're going to die.
I mean, I feel like this is caution. You know, I feel like this is the other way, to be honest.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
You really want me to drop? I'm not dropping the blade, okay? You're making me nervous.
Then I'm not talking to you.
What? Come on, just because I got a knife, I could like put it in my pocket, hide it behind me. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Squint at the princess while holding the blade.
You stare at the princess.
Take that.
Squinting.
Unlocking my genjutsu in your face.
She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Yeah, and she'll never win.
You squint even
I'm
harder.
world class at the staring contest.
So does she. At least nobody's dying right now.
I mean, yes.
You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever.
Okay.
Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
I could do like a one eye wink and then another eye wink. That's not really a blink, you know. Okay, I'm slaying the princess. Let's just go for it.
Charge
Yeah.
the princess, blade trembling in your hand.
My goodness.
But you've already lost the battle.
She's gonna one punch me. Why have I lost? I have a knife and she's tied up in chain.
She casually sidesteps
Ow.
your thrust before knocking you to the ground.
I
with
got
a
one
single
punched.
blow from her elbow.
Is this girl like a boxer or something? Like,
We shouldn't have hesitated.
I have a knife. I have not been trapped in a dungeon for like ever. I'm not tied up. I'm armed. I'm not like, you know, tied to a shackle, and I still lose.
But she doesn't stop
Whoa.
there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
What are these fingernails? Are you sure I wasn't trapped in this dungeon instead? I look like I've never seen the light of day. No wonder I lost this fight with these little nails. I can't even hold a knife.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement
Wow.
floor, the princess kneels on your throat, with
I've
the
been-
kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense
I guess being
curiosity.
sat on's not the worst way to go, right?
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Bro, if I lost hair, I was always gonna lose, okay? There's no
Is
way.
this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
What? No, don't
She
be
applies more
disappointed.
pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out
Ooh,
of your lungs.
kinky.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
No, we did. Oh,
Everything
wow.
goes
we
dark,
died.
and you die.
It's kind of a sad way to die, isn't it? Man, getting killed by an unarmed civilian who's been shackled to a wall. Rough, right? Told you I
You're
should have
on
got a
the
Buster
path
sword.
in the woods, and at the end of that
Maybe I
path
didn't.
is a cabin.
Thought it.
And in the basement,
You
you're
already know
here
that.
to
Those are the same. But okay. Ooh, new stuff. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Maybe for you.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Yes, let's make up a secret hand gesture.
What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing
Voice
we
of the
can do
broken.
to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Okay, with that sense of attitude, you're right.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
We're already doomed. We have negative Nancy over here. Maybe we should just go to the cabin. I'm gonna go straight to the cabin, okay?
A warning before you go any further. She will love
sure he already said that?
Just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Okay, let's get married. I'm ready.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
You know, I like your attitude. With that type of confidence, there's no way we're gonna lose this fight. No way, ever.
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
I mean, I already died, so it can't be worse than that, right?
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter.
Okay.
Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her.
Well,
Either
you
would be
know.
terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world.
I mean, isn't the world already gone? We already lost once, right?
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Yeah, you don't get to voice of the broken. You're negative. We know what's gonna come out of your mouth. And it ain't nothing positive.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This doesn't look like it's gonna go too well for us. Either we got smaller, or this room got a lot bigger.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Don't know if those ladders are gonna support my weight.
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Okay, let's take the blade. Take the blade first.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without
It's
a
also
weapon.
mirror hair too. Check that out.
You walk up to the wall
Explore
next
it.
to the basement door.
We don't ask
It's
questions.
a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
I mean, technically mirrors could be walls too, right? If your whole house is just one giant mirror, then technically it's walls, right?
You
Oh, it's
reach
gone.
forward
I got
and
wrecked.
Rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Man,
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
got voices in my head, my eyeballs aren't working, I got scales on my hands and giant claws.
We should count ourselves lucky.
And
Some things are better left unseen.
I'm a lizard man. See.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Okay,
revealing
big
a spiral
stairs.
staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
I don't know if I would say that. It's a spiraling dungeon staircase.
It's still a stone.
Kind of the opposite.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Booming.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Red text. That's not a good sign. Red is usually not good.
You
Red
weren't
is for the
kidding
muties.
when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
Maybe she has a microphone.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Oh, we don't need to do anything,
Should we
do
be
we?
worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Actually, it doesn't matter what you say either, because you're not making the decisions, are you?
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Man, if we're getting that tired going down those giant stairs, how are you gonna fight the princess? Who is probably
Princess
a
towers over
lot
you,
bigger.
almost glowing in the
Oh
weak
my
starlight.
goodness.
Her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
You know, I think defeating her has been thrown out the window. I think we should ask for something else. Maybe she can step on us instead. We can pledge ourselves. I mean, she's levitating, she's glowing, her hair has turned Super Saiyan. It's on fire. I think defeating her is gone. I think we're doomed, guys. I think we're done. Voice is broken. I'm on your side now. I'm hopping ship.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
Yeah, she's also a lot bigger.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
I'm a lizard, okay? Not a bird.
You've brought
step
that
on me,
knife
please.
again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Okay. Tighten your grip.
Drop it.
Nope, never
Decided to
mind.
grip it
I guess
tighter, remember?
screw me.
Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, I understand
queen
what's
now.
going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Neil. No. No.
Oh, are you still trying
No
to
kneeling
defy
for me.
I said kneel.
Not with
Your
my
legs
knee
buckle,
problems, please.
Your knees hit the floor.
And then I break it down. Yo, my
That's
moves.
my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Okay.
The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to fight our way out of this. Not with that pathetic attempt last time.
What
I look like
draws
a
you
gamer
back
out
here
there.
beyond the empty halls of death?
I guess more like a Redditor. What? Oh,
Speak.
The last time we met, I I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
So that means do the opposite. Let's tell her, because what? I mean, you're just gonna demand it out of us. She has godly powers.
You weak-willed buffoon.
You, idiot. Take that. I won.
Is that so?
Is that all?
The princess
Cool.
closes her eyes in contemplation.
Nice. Let's get out of here. I can get you a beer or something.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
No! We reminded her of the world ending. That was a oopsies. Oops. My bad, guys.
The collapse of the old is a necessary
That's not good.
prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
I mean, yeah, we don't need to do that. We can just, like, skip that part and then go to the part where you step on me and yeah, we become husband and wife. We become the married couple of the century.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
I mean, why? Why you don't need me?
She's inevitable.
I'm useless.
There's nothing else for us
Look
to
at me, I
do
can't
but
even defeat
help
a harmless person
she'll
that
be
doesn't
nice
even
to
have a weapon. What am I saying? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Okay, I mean, sure, but like 5 seconds ago, you didn't even know what your destiny was, okay? So is it really your destiny if you just found it like 10 seconds ago? What? I'm not gonna end the world. I don't care if there's something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. Yeah.
I say,
Take that.
perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
I mean, do I?
Pick up that needle.
Ah, how dare you? That's my I mean, you're right, my knife. Yeah, I'll pick it up.
Do it. It's what she wants. No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning. But
She wants us
might as well
to
pick
get
up
rid
the
of it and kiss us.
As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Like, oh, this is blacked out. That's a shame. Well, we'll pick up the blade.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
Stand?
This one's
I mean,
easy.
I'd rather sit,
See?
you know.
This isn't so bad.
I work better that way.
Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably going to stand anyway.
I'll stand.
You can feel a
I'm gonna
creaking
kneel here
tension
forever.
between body and will.
I wish I
as
could
you
pick that.
slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime. The
She doesn't
silent
even know what to do.
anticipation of what's to come, dragging out the long, painful seconds.
Is this gonna be like a
All
friendship
silences
bond?
are broken.
We're gonna become blood brothers or something? I hope.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
Well, I mean, technically you're not standing because you're not touching the floor, you're floating. So, like, you're kind of, you know, when I stand, you float. See? You're levitating, so, yeah.
Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
Okay, I know we got on the wrong hand, but I mean, that's a bit much, right? Oh. Yeah, I can, like, give myself a paper cut instead, right? But we think
What?
you told us. We get the message.
You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
I'll end this. Goodbye.
We'll end this all right.
Goodbye, life. Couldn't do anything
Your
else.
hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay.
Good thing the knife was
apologize
too
for the
dull to do
unclear
anything.
language. End her.
It was a plastic knife. I kind of want to slay myself. To be honest. I've already gone this far. Let's kill ourselves. Slay ourselves. Take ourselves
The
out.
blade and the hand that wields it remain firmly locked in place until you change your mind and decide to do literally anything else.
Wow, narrator, that's not fair. I guess there's no freedom of choice
Look
here.
at you quaking against my will. An ant defying a god.
I told you I'm a lizard person, okay? Look at my skin. Your eyes must not be working, okay?
It's pointless to resist. In the end, everything submits to oblivion. But you're not the one resisting me, are you? There's something else in there.
Oh,
Is that
getting
a
called
person?
out.
No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Yeah, I know there is echoes in this building. You're right.
Is she talking about you?
Me?
That's impossible.
Oh, him. He's an
She's not supposed to
echo.
be able to interact with me.
Yeah, you're kind of right.
You're
He
a
does.
small one, aren't you?
Kind of right. He kind of just echoes in the back. We don't really listen to him too much.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Ah!
That's kind of a lackluster scream, okay? Didn't seem like he
Bring the
minded too
blade
much.
to your neck. You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and arteries.
I guess we're dead.
Your blood flowing freely down your body.
It's Kool-Aid.
It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain will last.
It's just jam. Come on.
No.
I ate a jam sandwich.
When I
Guess
see
we're
you
dead.
again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
Okay,
Well.
bye.
I promise.
Shh,
I
broken. Come on,
know
calm
you
down.
will.
Calm down, broken.
Everything goes dark,
Yeah, you have to be decided.
and you die.
I'm the one who chooses, not you. Oh, the Pothesis. Chapter 3.
You're on a path.
Oh, well, looks quite
At the
different.
end of that path. Oh, let me guess. At the end of that path is a cabin.
Yeah.
Excuse me? This is the third time we've been here, and this is hardly a path in the
Oh.
woods. It's all big and weird.
Voice of the paranoid. Kind of what we need, right?
Another witness to her radiance. Her hour is soon upon us. I'm here to keep him in check. I'm sick of prying fingers digging around in our head, and he's making it all too easy for them to get in. This is bad. Oh, is it now? I hadn't noticed. Do you need a primer, Mr. Amnesiac? No, I'm quite all right, but if all of you would take a moment to settle down, there's something important I'd like to get across to you before it's too late.
What's that? That you're actually the queen all along?
Is it about the princess? We already know all about the princess. Not to be trusted, that one.
Yeah, he's the Neko. He's not even the
No,
voice in my
I
head.
mean,
He's
yes,
something
it's
else.
about the princess, but whatever you think
Whatever
I'm going
that
to
is.
say, it's probably not that.
And it probably is. Probably has to do with, yeah, you gotta save the world. And you can't fail this time.
You're not to be trusted either. Look, fine, just out with it already, yeah? But if I hear the words, "You're here to slay her," or "If you don't, it will be the end of the world," you've lost sleep.
Yeah, well said. Even voice of the hero thinks so.
You're going to hear some of those words, but not all of them. Definitely not all in that order. I'm interested.
I'm not.
Really?
I want to go to the house.
I know. It's probably a bunch of lies, but even lies have a kernel of truth to them. You two
Like
just
popcorn,
waste your time.
Colonel?
It's all going to end when we open that cabin.
No,
door.
we don't care what you say. Voice of
It's
broken.
already.
Okay.
What's the point of dawdling? when the end is already written.
And you're being such a negative Nancy, okay? How are we supposed to win with that attitude? We need false confidence, not pessimism and
Okay, that
negative
nonsense
confidence.
he's going on about, that's what we need to talk about. You've been here before, obvious. So you have met us. Because boy, were you in denial about that last time. No, I haven't met you, but reality is clearly falling apart at the moment, and the only reason that would happen is if you knew things you weren't supposed to know. What? What the hell are you talking about? He's talking about those weird marble trees and how
Those are marble trees?
everything looks.
I thought they were just wood trees. I mean, it doesn't look that weird. It kind of just looks like a hill with a cabin.
Yes, exactly. Whatever you
lighthouse
did
on the top.
before gave her far too much power.
Doesn't look that
So
normal.
you've got to cut it out. Get to that cabin and slay her before things get any more out of hand.
Okay.
We gave
to
her
the cabin
power.
we go.
Why didn't you ever tell us we could do that? We probably would have gone about things very differently if we knew that.
Maybe.
We've built a new god, and she is limitless.
God's smart, okay?
Our
Gods are meant
thoughts
to
do
be
that.
taken down. Slap
Make
silly.
her small, make her small, make her small, make her small. Shit! What if I'm doing it wrong? What if I'm making her even stronger?
Oh no.
Do you hear those two, with their runaway thoughts? I'm only giving you the sliver of information I'm giving you now because things are already deep in the shitter. This was my last card to play, and it looks like it's already made things worse, so hurry, cabin.
Okay, let's go. Head to the cabin.
But a great and horrible change is already underway.
Oh no.
The ground quakes.
I know it's
beneath your
shaking.
feet, and
Party.
You feel unyielding
Dun,
force
dun.
pulling at you when you're surrounded.
It's like a disco party instead.
Trees start to sway, then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin. Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
Stop believing everything you hear. We just have to get
Okay.
our thoughts in order. We just have to think straight.
Well, it's hard to think straight when this pathway's in a curve.
Any, words of warning?
Win.
You already know everything you need to know.
Win and win. Let's go to the cabin.
As you step
Oh
forward,
no!
the cabin explodes.
It's exploded. That's not good.
You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains
Rip.
down around you.
Rest in peace. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You watch,
That's
paralyzed awe and terror as the princess
That's not
emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you.
You know, I was saying before I thought we didn't have much of a chance, but you know now I think our chances have dropped quite a bit. You know,
The world
I'm not
bows
sure we're
to
gonna be able to use that penny
The
knife on
ruined
her.
landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has set me free.
I said I'm a
This
lizard.
is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
Okay. Continue.
There's a loud thump
Oh, a
from
knife.
the tree behind you
The needle.
as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
I don't think that's gonna like defeat her, you know. I mean, maybe we can use it to like hit her toes and, you know, make her fall down. Maybe give her like a splinter in her foot. That'll hurt her. Though I don't think this is gonna get to her heart. I think I'm doomed. Brave oblivion or take the blade. You know we're taking the blade.
Yeah, screw all of
gonna
this. I'm
win.
with you. A real god wouldn't need us as
We
part
don't
of her
lose.
plan.
Yeah, we don't lose to gods.
We'll never make it. And even if you do, what could you possibly hope to accomplish?
Voice of the broken, you're about to be fixed.
We'll do what we were always supposed to. We'll take this blade and we'll sink it into her heart.
Yeah, good motivation.
Look at the way everything's being flung around her. If we just throw ourselves in her direction, I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Maybe none of this is real. Maybe we can do whatever we want to do.
Yeah! The
With a
party's
forceful
ready.
tug, you yank the blade out from
Let's
the
go.
tree. You close your eyes and take a deep breath, and for a moment you can feel everything around you, like you're a part of everything, and everything is a part of you.
Let's go.
And then your
Yeah.
eyes open, settling on your target.
Come on, jump.
It's time.
Slay the princess. Or Slayer.
Launch yourself.
Oh, we're
toward the
flying.
princess. You can feel her gravity envelop you.
Pretty much stab her in the
carrying you
eyeball.
from the ground into
Take
the
her out.
violent swirl of her orbit.
Yeah, she
Even
doesn't
now
expect
you
it.
defy me.
Maybe we can
Do
just.
it then. Show me what you think it takes to end what's destined
Actually,
to
you
end
know what? I think
everything.
we should instead like just snuggle inside her bosoms. I think that's the better option, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's a good
Do
way
it.
to go too.
Show her.
End this.
Why do I feel so cold?
Oh my god. She's getting a cold. That's not well. What's happening? Oh, we didn't even get to stab her. Oh, she's gone. Oh. Oh my god, it's blackness. You do not get the chance to slay her. Something has taken her away and has left something else in her place. A mirror.
Oh, where did she go?
She's gone. Is this the end of the world? Did she end herself?
I don't think so.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Because we need to look at ourselves, our good looks. I don't know where she went. I don't know how we're even going about looking for her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I should
It's just
feel
a
better with her
mirror.
gone. But I don't. I feel anxious. Does anyone else feel anxious?
I think we're supposed to look at the mirror.
It's calling us.
Oh, I pressed it
Not in a
twice.
good way. I don't want to look at us.
Oh, that's a low blow. You're really, you're really giving me a lot of confidence now.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
I can't be that hideous. Never scared before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
I don't know if they're. I bet I look swell, to be honest. You approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forwards. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh, look at me. I'm beautiful. What a handsome gentleman. A scholar, a connoisseur. Gets all the golds, doesn't he? You're alone in the place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. What cabin? Oh my god, there's a head. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Something
Oh my god, his hands.
quiet.
Mr. Hands everywhere.
Me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Who's talking to me? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
That's not much of an answer, is it? I'm a person. Yeah.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person.
I disagree. I am a person. Okay, I got 2 hands, 2 legs. You have 1,000 hands and 0 legs. Already different.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
I mean, I guess sometimes I can be an ocean on the toilet, when you eat a lot of curry. There'll be a waterfall coming out. So, I could be like a waterfall. What? The gifts of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Okay.
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
Cool.
Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Yeah, she was a mean girl. Not nice. I did not like her. Let her out of there. Nope, I'd rather she stay. Do you know the narrator? I don't care about that. Are you what trapped me here? Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
So she's like a 50-50, I see. Are you just making her as part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
And you don't just answer the questions. It's like talking to the Riddler or something. Well, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Okay,
Bring me more
okay.
perspectives, so that I may be.
And that's where we make new journeys, new friends, new stories,
Freedom.
new stuff. Okay, yeah, just make me forget. Let's
She
go.
asks that I tell you to remember her.
Yeah, I don't really want to. He was kind of lame. He was mean. Tried to murder me.
You won't.
Oh. And there we go. That is,
You're
But,
on a path in the woods.
I totally said that
And at
wrong.
the end of
But,
that
yeah,
path
that's
a
all it
cabin.
is for now.
And in
We're
the basement
done.
of that cabin
Probably do some more of these.
is a princess.
Yeah, see you guys later. Goodbye.